Welcome to my today's class. This is Safal Mahmood before you, dear student. We are going to take class on tech question today. In this class, I have discussed tech question for the students of class 9 and 10 and the SSC examiner. In this class, I will discuss how to form a tech question. To form a tech question, we need two parts of this space. Number one is pronoun, and number two is verb. Specifically, auxiliary verb. So, to make a tag question, you must know about the uses of auxiliary verbs and the pronoun or pronouns. Tag question forms with just two words. The formation of tag question is that first of all you have to write auxiliary verb and then you have to write pronouns. This is quite common. You have to write auxiliary verbs and then pronouns to make a tag question. And after that, we have to use a question mark or note of interrogation because this is a question. So, to make a tag question, we must have used auxiliary verb and pronouns. So, to get the auxiliary verb, we must read the question, read the statement carefully. Here, he is a student. In this sentence, he is a student. In this question, is a auxiliary verb and he is a subject. We know that to form any tag question, we have to use auxiliary verb first and then we have to use the pronouns of the sentences. So in this sentence, the auxiliary verb is. So we must use this is here. Then we have to use the pronoun he. If the statement is affirmative, you must use the negative tag. And if the statement is negative, you must use the affirmative tag. That means you have to use negative force here if the statement is affirmative form. So, as the sentence is in affirmative form, we have to use here negative tag question. That means we have to insert the not in with this word is. That means we must write isn't. We know that N-O-T not means and. That means this is the construction from a not. So is plus not will be isn't. That's why we must write is, isn't, and after isn't we have to write the subject, the pronoun of the subject. Here the subject is he. He is itself a pronoun. So we must write this pronoun here. He. This is the question. He is a student, isn't he? So, student, we have learned that to make a tag question, we have to use two words. The first word is auxiliary verb, and the second word is pronoun of the subjects. Let's try another question. Here in this question, they were waiting for us. They were waiting for us. Here the subject is they and the verb is were and waiting. Here where waiting is principal verb and where is auxiliary verb. So to make that question, we must use auxiliary verb, not the principal verb. Here the auxiliary verb is where, so we must write here where. And in this sentence is affirmative, so we must use negative tag. That is, we have to use not after the auxiliary verb. So here the auxiliary verb is where, we must use weren't. Here the subject is they. That's why we have to write the subject they because the subject is itself pre-pronoun. So we must write here they. Weren't they? This is the tag question. So they were waiting for us, weren't they? Let's go to the next question. Shumon speaks the truth. Shumon speaks the truth. In this question, the word Shumon is subject, speaks verb, and the truth is object. Here, subject is Shimon, verb is speaks. We know that to make any type question, you must use the auxiliary verb of the sentences. So here there is no auxiliary verb. That means speaks here is the main form, is the principal verb of the sentence. So we must write auxiliary verb. In this situation, if there is no auxiliary verb, we can use do, don't, doesn't, and didn't. If there is no auxiliary verb in the statement, we must use don't, didn't, and doesn't. To use don't, didn't, doesn't, we have to follow. We have to follow the rules of persons and tenses. Here, the sentence is in present tense. So speaks is the present tense. The subject Shimon is third person singular number. So if the statement is present indefinite tense and the subject is third person singular number, we must use doesn't. If the sentence is present indefinite tense and the subject is third person singular number, we must use doesn't. So here, as the speaks is a third person singular number, we must use doesn't. Here we will write doesn't. Then we have to write the pronoun of the subject. In this sentence, the subject is Shimon. So as the Shimon is subject, we must use the pronoun of this word Shimon. The pronoun of the Shimon is he. That's why we must write he. If the subject is feminine gender, we must write she. Here, if the subject was Shumona, we must write she because Shumona is feminine gender. If this is Hassan, we have to write he because Hassan is masculine gender. If the subject is neither masculine gender nor feminine gender, we must write he before instead of the subject. That means if the subject belongs to anything, any objects, like book. That means here book is not feminine gender, this is not masculine gender. So in this sense, we must write it. We must write it. This question, Habib and Hassan are friends. Habib and Hassan are friends. In this question, the subject is a compound subject. Here Habib and Hassan both are actually, this is a plural subject because in this subject Habib is a person and Hassan is another person. So if the subject is in plural form, that means if the subject is plural, then we have to make this contact question using plural pronouns. Okay. So in this sentence, verb, what is verb? The auxiliary verb is are. So as this the auxiliary verb is are, we must write here are. And the statement is in affirmative form. So we must write it in negative form. Here are will be aren't. So after using auxiliary verb, you must write the pronoun of the subject. In this sentence, the pronoun of subject is Habib and Hassan. That means both Habib and Hassan. Here, Habib is a person, Hassan is another person. So both Habib and Hassan, that means they are plural person. So if the subject is plural form, we must write they. We must use the pronoun they. So we have to write here aren't they. Aren't they? Let's try another question. Here, the sun shines by day. In this sentence, the sun shines by day. The subject is the sun and the verb is shines. As the sentence possesses no auxiliary verb, we must use auxiliary verb from don't, didn't, and doesn't. In this class, I have already discussed that if there is no auxiliary verb, we must use do not, didn't, doesn't according to the number and the tense of the sentences. In this sentence, the sun shines by day. Here, the sun is third person singular number and the tense of the sentence is present indefinite tense. So if the statement is in present indefinite tense and if the subject is third person singular number, we must write doesn't. Here, we have to write the auxiliary verb does. As the statement is positive, so we must write it negative. So we have to write doesn't. Then after writing doesn't, we have to use the pronoun of the subject. Here the subject is the sun. The sun is the person. Okay, the sun is the person. We must write he instead of sun. We must write he instead of sun. So here the sun shines by day. We must write that sun doesn't he. We must write it he because sun is not a subject. Sun is not actually normal subject. If there is sun, we must write he. If the subject is moon, we must write she. If there is any the name of any river, any country, we must write she. So there is a river. The name of rivers equal to she. Name of countries, she. Sun, he, earth, she. You must remember the uses of the subject. If there is the name of any rivers, you have to write she. If there is the name of any countries, you must write she. You must write she. So let's. The Meghna is a big river. The Meghna is a big river. In this sentence, the verb is of the is, and the subject is the Meghna. You know that the is also used as auxiliary verb in this sentence. There is, we must write is, and is as this is a positive form, we have to write it in negative form. We must write is not, isn't. Then after isn't, we have to write the subject. We have to write the pronoun of the subject. Here the subject is Meghna. So we have to use the pronoun of Meghna. The subject will be she. The pronoun of the subject Meghna will be she. Same as Bangladesh is a land of rivers. Bangladesh is a land of rivers. In this sentence, there is a word of is. We must write here is, and as this sentence is in positive form, we have to write here not. That means isn't. And after writing the isn't, we have to use the subject. Here the subject is Bangladesh. We know that the name of any country must take the pronoun he, she. So here, as Bangladesh is the name of country, we have to use the right she instead of Bangladesh. So isn't she. This is the simple rules of making that question. The rules is that if there is any subject, we have to use the pronoun of the subject. The subject may be in person, the subject may be in person. If the subject is feminine gender, we must write she. And if the subject is in masculine gender, we must write he. And if the subject is in person, we have to write it. And if the subject is plural, we have to write them. If the tag question is in imperative sentence, you have to use either won't you or will you. Such, for example, do it at once. Do it at once. Take rest now. Take rest now. Here, do it at once. In this sentence, do is a verb, take is also a verb. So this sentence provides this sentence is imperative sentence because it denotes the command or order. Here, take rest now. This is also an advice. So as this sentence denotes the order and advice. So you know that if any sentence refers to order, advice, command, or forbid, we must term the sentence as imperative sentence. So as this is imperative sentences, so we have to write won't you or will you, whatever subject is. In the case of imperative sentence, we have to make that question won't you or will you. So do it at once. As this sentence is an imperative sentence, we must write it will you. Will you? Either won't you. This is up to you. Take rest now. The sentence is imperative sentence because take rest now is denotes to the advice or order. So we must write here also. We must write here will you or won't you. Will you or won't you? Okay. This is all for today. Inshallah, I will try my best to learn the second part of this class tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.